So I'm here with my prized client, Gabriela Guncikova. We've been together for 10 years, man, a long time.
October.
10 years, literally, huh?
Yes, that was my first trip to California.
I have a question for you. It's a big one. Did you just open your mouth one day and start singing great?
Actually, I started as a guitar player.
Like me? Are you kidding?
I did. Well, I'm not as good as you, but when I was 9 years old, my dad asked me to play piano or guitar. It was never even a question that I could be a singer or anything like that. So I played guitar for 7 years, and basically by singing with the singers, I kind of discovered that I had a gift.
Okay. But what age was that?
13.
Okay.
12, 13. My best friend, she heard me singing and she just said, look, you sing better than some of the musicians that you're working with. So that was the first thought, kind of like, maybe I am gifted. Okay. So yes, the answer would be probably I was born with a gift, but the struggle that I had with the voice when I was self-taught before I met you is kind of incomparable to the time when we met 10 years ago and I got this technique and kind of like guidance, control, like, hey, this is a wild horse.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
My voice especially,
sure.
Kind of like a Mustang, very, very wild horse. If you don't know how to control it, you're gonna die.
Okay.
So, not until really I got you telling me how to control that wild horse was I able to really kind of embrace the gift in its full form.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So then what would you say for the people out there? I mean, because people, there's this whole adage, born a singer, you got to be born as a singer. And for me, that wasn't true because my first instrument, again, was also guitar. And I only wanted to learn vocals just to kind of get me to my next guitar solo. And so, but then I realized like the chicks were in, actually I was married when I was 19, but in the publishing and all the other songwriting. But there was a lot more direction I could go with my life. As a guitar player, I could interpret my own songs rather than depending on someone else. Would you suggest that kind of anyone can learn to sing, or would you say that it's just given to those chosen few? Because you were gifted, so you had to
get... gifted, yes. Absolutely. 100%, thank you, God. But if you can destroy the gift so easily. It is an instrument, and that's what people think, like, oh, playing guitar, of course, drums, like that's an instrument. Voice is an instrument.
It's very fragile.
And it's very fragile and very moody, and some days it wakes up and it's like, you know what, I'm not gonna do anything. And if you do not have, and you don't learn ways how to help the voice, when, because there's so many things, right? Like sometimes when you sing just in a club or arena that has too much smoke in it. What is amazing about your academy is that you have these little exercises that are just perfect for that one scenario, one of the thousands. Like when I was on the tour, I called you, right? Because it was allergy season. It was a big pollution going on. Everyone were losing the voice while they were on the tour. I called you and you gave me completely different type of workout that helped me very gently warm up my voice, so I couldn't overdo it.
A lot of people don't realize, they sort of think it's like a one size fits all, or here's your workout that you do every single day. It's ironic that you bring this up, and I know that wasn't the question, but since we'll
get there for sure. Yeah.
But if we're working out, we did some Dio stuff, and we did, Jesus Christ Superstar and stuff just this past week, etc., etc. You warm up the voice for specific things that you want to sing. People don't realize that. They think, okay, this is my workout, my go-to. And then if you hurt yourself, you have to kind of take a little extra time to do certain things. And so you're right, you're on cue. But all right,
all right. The answer to the question is you can be gifted, of course, 100%. Might be easier, but the gift plus the technique, when you know how to play the guitar, the drums, how to control your voice, that's the winner.
Yes,
that
amen.
is like, that's over time, long-term kind of marathon runner, that's what it is. And then for people that maybe want to learn to sing, still, maybe you were not so gifted, but the technique gets you so far, if you know how to do it. if you know how to
Right.
do it.
And one more thing too is a lot of times I've seen a lot of people be scared of thinking, oh, this is going to change my voice and my personality and stuff. And I sort of look at it, it's a toolbox that gives you a palette to paint a greater picture of your voice, not...
I had to relearn everything, remember?
Right, yep.
10 years ago, I mean, if you guys look at my videos 10 years ago, 12 years ago in the Czech and Slovak Idol, it kind of sounds similar, but the struggle,
Yes.
you can kind of hear
Yeah,
that.
sure.
And I would go hoarse basically after a gig, every gig. That's why I basically contacted you
Right.
over the mail. I said, like, look, I have to do these big gigs when I'm singing for 2 hours. It's heavy kind of rock sound. I wake up in the morning and my voice is gone. And I'm just afraid. I'm just 19, 20.
I know. Imagine in your 30s when you do it, because
Right,
the
right.
resiliency, the voice recovers quickly
Yes,
in youth, but
yes.
not so much as you turn 33, 34, 35.
Yeah.
The voice
And so
changes.
when we met, and I didn't speak much of English, right?
No.
We were using like hand gestures
Two
and
words.
like kind of
Sounds
pointing
like-
out, like it was crazy. Like, and I tried to kind of imitate everything that you were doing.
But that's kind of cool though, because you could...
Yeah, I was like, just like, okay, well, I'll try. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I'll try to do kind of what he's doing. So, but I had to relearn everything. It's a muscle memory.
Yeah.
Muscle
Absolutely.
memory. It is kind of like anytime I do the warm-ups with you, it feels like you're the trainer in the gym. You give me the weights.
Right.
And then if I do it on my own, I kind of feel like I'm lifting up, but maybe the muscle is not getting as much performance as it should.
Or you're not anchored in certain ways.
Right,
like
right,
if you
right,
do a
right.
clean jerk,
Then
for
you
example.
fix it,
Right.
and I start to finally do the lifting right when the muscles get all the benefit.
Right.
From
Yeah.
that's
Everything's
what it
working.
feels like.
Everything's
Yes.
working.
Oh my!
Right.
I've been here for 3 weeks. I have to say, we were doing heavy singing. I have a six pack without any
No,
workout.
dude, straight up,
Nothing.
like-
It is like I woke up 2 weeks.
People don't want to hear that.
2
'cause
weeks.
It means you have to work at it.
But it actually, that's what it is.
I know.
Because I use so much diaphragm support, and it was like the other day. I'm like,
Look at this. Look at how awesome this is. Sorry. No, really though. Check it out.
no, it is firm.
like,
It is
yeah.
firm. It's firm. It is firm. So it's a whole body work, and that's
Yeah.
like, so you cannot think about the voice only as, oh, it's just right here.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's a
It's
huge
one
mistake.
aspect.
That's what
One
almost
aspect.
all vocal coaches or anatomy. This is the anatomy. No, it's not. This is the anatomy.
It's here. It's even
Right.
the back,
Yes. Yeah.
back muscles.
Yep.
That it's a whole body. So again, for any kind of non-singer, maybe you're just not using your body right.
Right. You're right.
And then once you learn that control, suddenly your voice starts to sound different.
Yeah.
And
you have control.
Absolutely. So it is a learning experience. I'm still learning after 10 years. Anyone's just like, well, are you still a student? I'm like, well, we're kind of best friends.
But Pavarotti studied till he was
Absolutely.
53 years of training before
Well,
he died.
can
so.
any of the guitar players, like instrumentalists, say that they're still learning?
Yeah, of course.
The
All of us.
drummers,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It is
That's
the
exactly
same
right.
subject.
You're exactly
you
right.
are not
Yep.
born, be on the stage and being incredible.
Right. And I hope we all would still want to learn. Like, I hope it just be
I hope
a
so.
lifetime.
I really
of
do.
stuff.
I really do. Every time I get we get back together, working together, I feel like I'm constantly growing. I feel like I'm discovering what is fun is playing with the colors.
Yes, isn't it though?
Because you also use a lot of air, sometimes not so much of air. You can change the color. You can. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
really
really
fun
cool.
is. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabby. That was awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Great.